Hello everyone, it's Omega, and today, if you read the title, then yes, it's true. I may be uh, not playing Battlefront too much anymore on the channel. If you guys have been watching some of my past Battlefront streams, then you guys would probably already know this, but uh, I have started to do the whole commentary video thing with the past two videos, and they have done pretty well on my channel, surprisingly. So obviously, for video-wise, that's probably what it's gonna be. But as far as the streams go, Battlefront probably isn't gonna be a huge topic for the streams. Obviously, they do bring in the most views on the channel, but the problem is that I just don't have too much fun playing Battlefront anymore. And I'm gonna go into reasons why I think that I'm gonna stop playing Battlefront, but at the same time, I'm also gonna talk about why I think the game in general is probably gonna die off pretty soon. But this is gonna be like kind of a part one, I guess you could say, of a two-part freaking series. I don't know how to describe it, but for this video, it's just gonna be me talking about my reasons. But sometime later this week, hopefully, I'm gonna try getting some of my friends in on the channel, and they're also gonna give their take because some of my other friends want to stop playing Battlefront as well. So yeah, I'm gonna try getting them on as well. But yeah, let's just get into why I'm personally gonna be stopping playing Battlefront. Alright, so to get it started off, I already mentioned this, I'm pretty sure, but just getting bored. This game is just so boring to me. I've been playing this game for pretty much 3 years now. I have all my heroes at prestige levels. There's really no reason to grind for max level on anything, really, because there's really nothing to work towards anymore. Like, you could say that's my fault for getting all the epic star cards, but even then, like, working towards epic star cards really didn't feel like enough for me to be working towards that specific goal, because at the end of the day, like some of these heroes I'm probably not even going to be using. Like, I leveled up Lando a crap ton, but I hardly use him if you think about it. Sure, I might be happy that I have all these epic heroes, but at the same time, there's not too much that you can do once you get that done. Like, there's not some huge goal you're trying to work towards. There's not too many weapons in the game to earn. It's just that once you hit max rank or max level on a class, there's not much you can do. Like, sure, if you can get a prestige level on a class, that's cool, but there's nothing that you can earn by getting to a certain prestige level, which is kind of stupid in my opinion. Like, what's the point of grinding all the way up there if there's nothing to earn? Alright, so the next part is pretty much just going to be about the sweaties in Battlefront 2. Battlefront 2 is meant to be a casual Star Wars game. And when it started happening around year 2, I would say, of Battlefront 2, when all the sweats started learning exploits of the game, really. You could say that it was when the blurg and the officer was a thing, but I would say that that's probably a sweaty trait, but I'm talking about heroes versus villains. When people started to abuse certain heroes' abilities, like for example Anakin or Vader, or freaking Rey and Obi-Wan, when they drained stamina, people would use these sweaty strats to just get easy wins. And sure, you could say wins don't mean anything, but that's exactly the point. It's supposed to be a casual game, and these people take it way too seriously. You could be trying to run some stupid strats like running BB-8, trying to like protect Mr. President or something like we did on one stream, and then you could have sweaty people just trying to win it like it's a ranked match or something. And when Battlefront 2 was free from PlayStation Plus, that was probably the most fun that I've had in Battlefront in a while. Not because it was just noobs, but because it felt like a casual game again. You were able to see a bunch of lower levels, and you felt, okay, so I'm just better because I'm more experienced in the game. You could say that I just hate the sweaties because I suck at the game. That's not exactly a point to make with Battlefront, because Battlefront's not meant to be a competitive game. I don't really care if I suck or not. I would think that I'm actually pretty good at the game. But like I said earlier, it just bores me. I don't know how people are able to play this game all day, every day, constantly playing heroes versus villains, playing the same maps and the same heroes. And that's gonna move into this next point, which kind of weaves into the first point, but just the repetitive nature of the game. You're constantly just playing the same heroes, using the same weapons, same classes, same vehicles over and over again, and every single time you play the same maps as well, it just doesn't seem like there's any variety of the maps or game modes or anything. Like, if you play Kashyyyk Galactic Assault, you're gonna get the same experience with Kashyyyk Galactic Assault the next time. You could say when you switch sides it's a different experience, but not really. You're always going to have some douchebag starfighters flying above. You're going to have some obnoxious hero that never dies. You're going to have some reinforcements, jet troopers that are going to be hunting down the heroes the whole match. You're going to have those low levels that are sitting in the MTT the whole round. You're going to be having those infantry TX-130s running around the map the whole time. It's just the same game mode every single time. If you play Kashyyyk Galactic Assault, you're going to get the same thing as you played it the last time. There are a few maps in the game. There are a lot of maps, and Galactic Assault's kind of the only mode that I actually feel like gives me a little bit of variety. But at the same time, if I play a certain map, I've played it 1,000 times already, and it's going to be the same experience. Like, for example, Starkiller Base. You're either shutting them down in the first phase, or you're getting steamrolled through the rest. Like, I don't even remember the last time that I actually finished a match on the second phase. It's just never happened. And the next reason is because they kind of left the game in such a broken state, in my opinion. There are still a couple bugs that exist. They left Grievous in such an OP state. They made it so that he can have more maneuverability with his Claw Rush, which sounds good in theory. I thought that he would just be an S tier character and that was it. I didn't think that he was going to be so overpowered that Blaster heroes would have to fear him like all the time. Because when he's in Claw Rush, all you have to do, walk up to a Blaster hero, or hell, even a Lightsaber hero at times, hit them in the back, and then just knock them over and over again until you're out of the Claw Rush, and then you just have to hit them like 2 times. Grievous is such a broken hero right now that since there's no more support for the game, it's going to remain like that for the rest of time. And sure, they made it so Vader and Kylo got nerfed, but personally, I still feel that Vader and Kylo are still some of the best heroes in the game. And the next reason is the fact that this community has just, in my opinion, gotten toxic as hell. You talk the smallest bit of crap about the game, and everyone in the community just kind of hates you and kind of just makes it out to be like it's the best game of all time. It's not. We know it, and you know it. This game is not even close to the best game of all time, in my opinion, at all. Of course, that's my opinion, but at the same time, I feel that it is kind of true. These people just... Like, I just feel that they have just played this game so much that they feel it's the best game of all time. If this is your favorite game, that's cool, but when it comes down to it, that doesn't mean that you can just talk crap about people that have criticisms about the game. This game is not the best in the world, and people like Swanee Plays Games have felt the wrath of those people probably more than anyone in the whole community. This guy will talk the smallest bit of criticism about how there's like a bug in the game or there's something wrong with the game in general, and the community will just swarm him saying that he's just hating, he's just talking crap about the game to talk crap. No, he's not. He's actually trying to give criticism to the game, which some of the EA game changers wouldn't do. And those EA game changers kind of made it so that the game was left in such a buggy state for such a long time because all they did was just tell them how great the game was rather than actually critiquing the game. And modes like Heroes vs. Villains, especially, are known for their toxicity, in my opinion. You kill someone once, and they will literally think that you just, like, robbed them or some crap. And they will literally emote you until the end of the round. They will keep emoting you every single time they kill you when you literally just killed them. Like, I get it if you want to emote once, that's fine. You know, that's cool and everything. But, and me and my friends do it sometimes, too. I'm not going to say that we're saints or anything. Like, we don't do it at all. But we only really do it if it's a toxic team. Or if we just, you know, just feel like douchebags that day. But again, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're not saints about it or anything. It's like, it's just the community in general. Like, we're part of that community. And I don't really want to be part of that community. Because what's the point of trying to be the saints of the community when everyone else just doesn't want to be? There's really no point. And I can't tell you how many times I've gotten, like, hate messages or any of that other stuff from playing Heroes vs. Villains. And that's the thing. I'm not complaining about that. I'm not like a crybaby saying that I shouldn't be getting them. Because some of them are funny. But some of them are funny. Other times, they're just really obnoxious. Sometimes, like, it's not even, like, the hate messages because I was killing them or something. It's the ones where you literally get dominated 35-0. And then you have these people sending you, like, 5 messages without you responding, talking about how you're garbage, your team is absolutely abysmal, you need to get better at the game. Like, no, you just need to get off of the game. That's what you need to do, alright? And the last reason is that I just get irritated, and I rage a lot more than I do in other games. Obviously, if you guys watched my channel for a while now, you guys would know that I do get pissed off at other games a lot. But when it comes to Battlefront, I get pissed off a lot more than I usually would at other games. When it comes to games like Rainbow Six Siege or Apex Legends, when I rage, I will probably just, like, be quiet for a while. That'll be about it. Like, I'll get pissed off, I'll be quiet, and then maybe like 10-15 minutes later I'll be fine. But when it comes to Battlefront, I just rage quit a lot more. I get pissed off. I've actually, I wouldn't say I've broken a controller, but like, I'm looking at it right now. I still have it because it still works, but it's like the right handle of the controller is like dented in because I smashed it on my my desk once, and it just I've never done that with any other game before, and I don't like that was the case. I could have actually broken this controller, and but it's fine, thankfully. I can still use it in case this other controller stops working for whatever reason. But I'm not trying to start breaking crap over a video game. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm fine with me getting pissed off. You guys like when I get pissed off. But when it comes to Battlefront, I get pissed off so much easier than I would with other games. Some of you guys find that hilarious. Me, I don't like it. I don't like that that's the case. But other games, you know, I obviously do still get pissed off. That's just who I am. Because I'm pretty competitive, as much of a self-deprecating person that I am, as you guys know. But because I want to get better at games. But the problem with Battlefront is what I stated earlier. I'm kind of already probably at the peak of what I could be with Battlefront. You know, I will occasionally get top of the leaderboard. That's cool. I'm not saying that I'm like the best in the world or anything. But when it comes to Battlefront, I get pissed off so easily. And at this point, I'm just repeating myself. So I'm probably just going to end it here before I repeat myself for the 7th time. But at the end of the day, these are the reasons why I won't really be playing too much Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the channel anymore. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys haven't been playing too much Star Wars Battlefront, let me know in the comment section below. Personally, if you guys want to unsubscribe, since I'm not going to be playing too much more Battlefront, I understand. Because I know some of you guys really only watch me for Battlefront 2 content. But if you guys want to unsub because I'm not playing Battlefront anymore, feel free. Because I really just want to start building a community that actually approves of the content that I will currently be making. Because, like I said, I don't want to be playing Battlefront for too much longer. Because I know you guys like watching me play Battlefront and everything, but when I get asked to play Battlefront, I kind of I really don't know how to describe this, but I kind of just like have this terrible feeling inside where I just know, all right, well, everyone wants me to play Battlefront. I'm just gonna stream for about an hour and just get pissed off and bored. But because I love you guys, don't get anything mixed up. I really love you guys a lot. I love this community that we've built up, although it is a small one. I kind of like that it's a smaller one, just because, you know, I can interact with you guys a lot more than I would if it was a bigger channel. But at the end of the day, if you guys personally don't like this change that I'm going to be doing with the channel, feel free to unsubscribe. I really don't know what to say. Like, no amount of support will really make me go back to Battlefront 2. This game just really pisses me off so much. It's made me so bored. It's made me a lot of friends at the end of the day. But on top of that, some of these other friends that I made from Battlefront are also going to be switching to other games as well. So I'm not the only one that's feeling this way. People like Anto, Swag, and other people in the community that I'm probably forgetting to mention, they're all thinking about switching over from other games, or to other games from Battlefront. So I'm not in the minority here. If you still love playing Battlefront, that's cool. But I really don't think I'm going to be playing this game for much longer. I might even delete it off my console here within the next couple of months. But like I said, I'm gonna be having some of my other friends on the channel sometime maybe this week. They're all gonna give their points on why they're probably not gonna be playing Battlefront for much longer. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Talk to you guys later.